Foreign Minister, this is Manish Kumar Jha. I would like to ask you two questions fundamental to India-Nepal relations. First, we talked about the economic situation in Nepal, which we wish to have a further economic growth. But I see lately there's a lot of comments coming, more focuses on the border issues, border disputes and all that. I would like to understand which is the fundamental direction. Is the economy is part of major priority of the foreign policy, or border settlement is a part of your initial foreign policy direction there? First and second, fundamental, the peace and transitivity, did you talk? Anything which happened in relation to such talk which is going on for the last 3 years? Any progress on that? Two questions.
We, as a government, as I have outlined, we're very clear. Our relationship, we want to build our relationship on issues of mutual interest. We value our connectivity through road, railway networks, and airways. We want to be connected through our energy transmission lines. We want to be developing energy sectors together. We want to see seamless trade. We want to join our startup ecosystem. So we are creating opportunities for people of Nepal, because as this government has taken office, one of our biggest priority of the two major priorities that we promised during election, and since we came into the government, is one is on the good governance, second is a fast economic growth of Nepal. So from that lens is what we are operating and working on. We do understand and acknowledge that there are issues between us. There are issues, outstanding issues, including in border and boundaries, that can and needs to be solved through diplomatic dialogues. And there are active mechanisms. Actually, what I tell many of our friends is that there is an untold story in this whole dialogue and discussions happening on the both sides of the border. Is the truth of the fact is there are many mechanisms that exist between Nepal and India, whether it's about trade, whether it's about energy, whether it's about flooding, whether it's about irrigation, whether it's about border. So many of these mechanisms that exist between these two countries are active. Actually, field survey team is currently working. The field service team, that's a technical team between Nepal and India, that's actually on the border working together. So we hope and we've agreed yesterday with my discussion and with External Affairs Minister also, that we have agreed to activate all these mechanisms so that we are solving these problems that we have through openness and dialogue.
We have seen the remarks of Prime Minister of Nepal concerning India-Nepal boundary, as well as the subsequent statement made by the Nepali Foreign Office on this matter. While close to 98% of India-Nepal boundary has been demarcated, there are some unresolved segments. The shifting of the course of Gandak River has resulted in this situation. In addition, there are cases of cross-border occupation and encroachment of no man's land in demarcated segments of the boundary, which are currently being mapped jointly. We have established bilateral mechanisms to deal with all aspects of boundary matters. It should be clear to all concerned that there is no role for any third parties in a bilateral matter between India and Nepal.